trained every day. We trained even on Sunday. So, it was hard school. But like you said, it's made me mentally really strong.
Hi and welcome to Shadowboxer. My name is Jacqui-Lee Pryce and today's guest is a 6-time national champion, European bronze medalist, World Cup winner, making his professional debut on the top tier show December the 7th, live on DAZN, Deniel Krotter. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm good, yeah. I'm glad to have an opportunity like this, to have a good interview with you.
I think we're a bit spoiled out in the country in, is this supposed to be a top secret location? Kind of. So
Yeah,
we're
kind
out in Brentwood in a top secret location. But you've just moved to the UK, haven't you, from Germany?
Yeah.
How are you settling in?
Yeah, UK is different to Germany, so everything's bigger, and I like it. It's really good. And that level from boxing is, it's a different level. So we got a lot more gyms here. We can train good sparring partners, good pros already. And I know I can improve a lot quicker in the UK than in Germany. So yeah, that's a difference between Germany
and the UK. So you've had over 200 amateur fights. You've been described as a mix of. I'm laughing, but I don't mean that as a disrespect. Lomachenko and Bivol. I mean that's high praise. You are literally what I would call the real deal type of prospect. Do you think that kind of being described in those terms puts a lot of pressure on you?
Yeah, on the other side, it's a an honor for me to be called like this. On the other side, of course, I'm not at this level right now, of the level of Lomachenko or Bivol, but I'm looking forward to get to this level. I got, like you said, 200 amateurs fight, huge pedigree. I got a Soviet boxing school, so yeah, I used to, I love this Russian school, the Soviet school, and I tried to implement this also at the pros, yeah. So yeah.
Hey, listen, it's not bad being named after those two fighters, to be honest. Didn't you meet Lomachenko?
I once meet with Lomachenko. It was in the year 2015. I remember it was before my first junior world championships. I fought in St. Petersburg in Russia, and the championship was in August. We met in July, and it was for me such a big inspiration, big motivation as well. So I put in hard work in the camp, and I got a good championship as well. I fought against Cuban, won. I won against Cuban, I won against Australia, I won against Belarus. And in the quarterfinal, I lost to Jesse Ben Rodriguez. You know Jesse Ben Rodriguez?
Of course.
Good man.
Sorry, but
pound for pound right now. So
exactly, and not a bad person to lose to.
It was, we were kids. It was in weight category 46 kilograms.
Wow.
So now I grew up. Yeah, different game, different weight category, different age. Yeah.
Wow. That's some name in boxing. For those that don't know, that he obviously fought on a Saturday night, and what a quality fighter.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely good fighter, Jesse Ben Rodriguez. We're still in contact, yeah.
Are you?
Good guy, yeah.
Yeah, he comes across that way. And Lomachenko, did he give you any little tips or?
Lomachenko's very shy. So when we met, he was in Nuremberg, in my city, and he got some friends there. So it was all quick meeting, We did some photos, we talked. Only thing he said to me, if you have a dream, go for it. Don't give attention to all the people who's trying to cut your dreams,
Yeah.
So, take this serious. So I'm still here, still going for my goals, for my dreams, And as a kid, my dream was to become world champion. So
good advice, and somebody that you can really take on board what they're saying, because listen, look where they've gotten to. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Absolutely fantastic fight.
Yeah.
Another one. Have you ever met Usyk?
No. I remember 2 years ago, I went with the German national team. We went to training camp in Turkey, and it's a hotel next to our hotel was Usyk's camp, so it was not Antalya, but we missed the opportunity to meet Usyk. Yeah, but I like Usyk. Usyk's a really big character, you know, as well undisputed cruiserweight, undisputed heavyweight. So role model for all the for all the boxing world. Role model as well as for me as a fighter because like he's fighting 12 rounds the Soviet style, and you see people can deal with it. You know, AJ can't deal with it. Derek Chisora couldn't deal with it. Now we see what's happened 21st December when he's fighting with Tyson Fury the second time. Yeah.
He's somebody that's he's really well liked here.
Mm.
He really is. I've been following him since he was an amateur,
Mm-hmm.
and my friend and I, we used to find clips because you remember we used to do that dance when he got in the ring.
Yeah.
So we used to find clips of like the craziest things that he used to do and then send them to each other. It's just such an inspiring, exciting, spiritual, loving, generous. I mean, the list goes on, doesn't it?
Not only in the ring, but as a person, as a personality as well.
Yeah. Crazy. You know the fight that he fought with Tyson Fury recently. So I was at that press conference, and after he'd done the press conference and he spent all day, he gave back to the crowd, but also I think there was some sort of protests. His fans were protesting, and he went out and he stood with, and I was like, you've got to fight, like literally, and just a different level of human being. Yeah. So boxing's in your blood, isn't it? Your father was a fighter, wasn't he?
Yeah, my father was boxer.
Grandfather?
My grandfather was wrestler.
Wow.
You know, and the family name of my grandfather is Kalashnikov. So you know, it's in my blood, like you say, yeah. Then my father was first a wrestler too. Then in Russia he got about 200 amateurs fight too. Wow. Was 3 times Russian champion. Won bronze at the Soviet Unions. And then he moved to Germany and all things changed. Yeah. So my father was my coach till I was 20 years old. So yeah, he taught me the Soviet boxing style, you know.
Yeah, do you know, as soon as I saw that your father was Russian, I was like, this guy's lucky, because I can just imagine you at nights, weekends, the father out with the pads with his son.
Very emotional.
Yeah, I can imagine. What a wonderful style of boxing that we have copied and tried to implement. What an amazing kind of base. What was your earliest memory of going to a fight?
You know, the first time I was at a gym was in 2006. I was 7 years old, and I trained for 1 year. But you know, in Germany you're allowed to fight with 10 years.
Okay.
So you have to be 10 years old. And then it was boring for me because you only train and have no fights, no competition. So then I went back to football. I played football for 1.5 years. And then I realized for myself, no, I need the combat sport, you know, man versus man. When you win, you win. You have all the glory. When you lose, it's your fault, you know. So then I went back to the gym with 9 years old. Then, probably got some training. And in 2009, so exactly 15 years ago, it was my first amateur fight. I remember it was the weight category 27 kilograms. So I started really, really small, small kid, you know.
Do you know what I like? What you just said, what I really like, is when I lose, it's my fault. Because a lot of fighters, they're quick to kind of look outside themselves and try and find, you know, someone else to blame. I'm guessing though, also having that, you know, that grounding from your father and from your grandfather, that's kind of instilled a level of discipline in you.
Absolutely, yeah. My childhood was like in the army, you know. So I remember we had to run in the morning, so 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the park. It was foggy. My father these days back he run with us because he was fit. Then yeah, years later he was with the bike. We run in the morning. We had to keep this keep dedicated discipline for our diet, for go sleep early. We sacrifice a lot, so of course I couldn't visit all the parties, all the weddings, or just go out with some friends because we train hard. We train every day. We train even on Sunday. So it was hard school. But like you said, it's made me mentally really strong. So I'm used to love the hard work, and
You were definitely getting those, those 10,000 hours. They say about the 10,000 hour rule that, yeah, I mean, you put in the time and it shows, I think, in your performances. Do you know what I mean? You're a very, very well-rounded fighter. And I don't think you can shortcut that at all. You really can't. So you're married.
yeah.
I can hear a million women crying at the sound of that. No disrespect, but yeah, I wonder if, especially as you're still in your 20s, you've got that family around you. How important is it for you to have that stable situation? How does that kind of play into your life as a boxer?
I was raised in a big, great family. So I'm a family man too. I have 6 siblings, 3 brothers, 3 sisters. I'm in the middle, and so of course, the mentality of family is very important. The love you get, the support from the family you get is very important. And as well, like my wife is a big supporter. She's always try to be with me, have to deal with me when I make weight, all this stuff. She's going through me, together with me, through all the stuff, through all the camps when I'm apart from her for 4 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, for example. She stands behind me, supports me. It's very important family, And for me, it's a motivation because I know my parents, they put a lot of work in me and my siblings. So they spent and sacrificed their whole life for our families, for my brothers and sisters and me, that we have a better life. They moved from Russia to Germany, so they worked, they can go to school. Then after 10 years, they were able to build a big house for us. So we all live in a good harmony. So yeah, it's very important.
They always say that behind every successful man,
Mm,
there's a strong woman
absolutely, yeah.
holding them up.
Yeah.
Those, how important though is it as well? That understanding of making weight when you're an absolute nightmare, probably.
Yeah.
How important is it for somebody to kind of just take that weight off your shoulders as well, with maybe making food, understanding that, he's been a nightmare because he's making weight and he's hungry and he's just a nightmare. Do you know what I mean? Just allowing you that space to...
Yeah, it's really important because some days of the training camp are just for you. You go to the gym, you come home, you just want to throw you throw your equipment to the side and just want to sleep. Some days in the camp I just sleep, because you have to recover. And it's for me it's very important, and I appreciate that I have a wife, a family that's try to help me in the situation, and for example food, diet, washing my clothes, all these stuff.
You can wash your own clothes.
Yeah. So it's all part of the game. And as a boxer, it's important that you focus on the game, you focus on the training, so you have no how to say it,
distraction
from outside.
Yeah, 100%. It is nice to hear that you appreciate that, because very much a lot of the time you're the one in the limelight, but there is a team behind you that enable you to do what you do. And I'm not suggesting you don't work hard, but behind all the best boxers, there's people in the background just doing things.
Absolutely, and it's my responsibility also to do my part, to do my job, to give it back. So I want a better life for my parents in the future. I want to, like, for my kids as well, when I get kids in the future, to have a better life. So not only hard work in school and the boring 9 to 5, but yeah, to give them a example as a person, as a boxer, and also give them a better life. Yeah.
It sounds to me like the discipline that your father's instilled in you, that's kind of prepared you for. Listen, we're in the middle of nowhere now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
There are going to be times where it's isolating, tiring. Yeah, I mean, was that the preparation for, and all of those camps that you probably went on as an amateur,
Yeah.
all of those places in the middle of nowhere? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Do you think that was the main prepping ground for?
I think yes. So the last 5 years, I spent a lot, traveling through the whole world. I went to the Europeans, World Championships, visit a lot of training camp, and to be a part of the family. It's part of the job. And now the professional boxing career starts. The journey begin again. We start from the bottom, from the bottom, and we have to, build my record and build up, climb up the
To the top, my friend.
to the top,
To the
yeah,
top.
to the top, and of course you have sometimes you have hard situations, and the past prepared me for this as well. My belief it's always preparing me for this to give me the power and strength to go through this.
What do you think? There are many boxers that kind of, I don't know if this happens in Germany, but it most definitely happens here, where they go into the amateurs with a kind of view of a foot in the amateurs and a foot in the pros. They're desperate to get to the pros, and they kind of miss out on that journey, in between. How important is it, do you think, to have that amateur grounding? And does that give you an edge over those that have been trying to, sprint into the professional scene?
I got almost 200 amateur fights and so many sparrings, so many rounds I sparred, and you have different opponents. You have small one, big one, tall, aggressive one. You have counter boxer. So of course, every sparring, every fight is experience, and you learn from them. So all these bouts I got, prepared me for the stage right now, for the big stage, and so I'm 25 right now, and I think it's the best time now to move to the pros. I tried to qualify for the Olympics. It was one of the biggest dreams of my father to be at the Olympics. Unfortunately, I didn't get the ticket in Bangkok this year, the qualifiers. But we start again. We start a new journey, and I think the experience I have from the amateurs will help me a lot in the sparrings, the preparation. So, of course, it's hard to be apart from the family, from my wife, but I've been through this, and now it's time to focus. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, hard work, sacrifice again, so to get to the top. Yeah.
I know it's everybody's dream to kind of go to the Olympics, but have you been able to kind of put that to bed now, and maybe just kind of think, that wasn't for me, this is for me, the pro journey is for me instead? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I realized in the last tournaments that I'm a like not a tournament boxer. I'm a one-day boxer. I train hard. I need a good camp, and when it's time to perform, I'm able to perform. And the Olympic system is of course hard. When you have 5 fights, you have to perform every day. And the level is high. Only top boxers at the Olympic level. So I'm looking forward to the pros. The big stage here in UK. You have the the people love boxing. You have the opportunity to fight on these big stages like it's December 7th. And for me, it's also motivation, you know. So put a lot of work in the camp, and then on this day, you focus and give a good show.
It feels to me like some of the fights that I've seen on social media of yours. So obviously you've got that grounding on the amateur style, the Russian style, but you hear this a lot, and sometimes I'm kind of like not sure that that's true. But I do think in your case that your style does suit the professional scene more. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know what you say. Yeah, it's a hard style for especially when you have to fight 8 rounds, 10 rounds, 12 rounds, because you do a lot of movement. You know, you're not standing because you're always jumping. You know, in the Soviet style. But you see, we have a lot of role models. You see, Bivol, Lomachenko, Usyk, they're all moving 12 rounds, and they're getting better from each round, round by round. They're increasing the tempo. So they're good role models, and I try to improve this for myself, you know. And of course, you need to mix because amateur game is different to the pro game. You can not only do the tic tac boxing, you know, you have to
Sit down and
sit down and also throw hard punches. But I think the mix will do it. You know, the mix of professional boxing and the amateur boxing, the Soviet style. I think I will do a lot of troubles for the English boxing from English opponents. You know,
I think you will, because you've got good pair of feet on you. You really have got a good pair of feet on you, and like you just said, like Bivol, Usyk, it's an exciting style. If you want to sit down and trade, you'll trade, but you know, the whole point of boxing is to hit and not get hit. And it seems to me like the stuff that I've seen, you relish. You do relish kind of just picking off your opponents, but then you are able to sit down and trade when. I like that. So we've seen a little over the years. We've seen a bit of a lull in German boxing, the professional scene. But you do have loads of really great homegrown fighters that seem to be kind of moving over this way. Sophie Eilish being one, Aspirations, although he's kind of in Miami now by way of the UK. You got your mate as well, Nev. Is it Nev?
Nev, yeah, good friend of mine now.
Yeah, he's turned over, hasn't he?
We traveled a lot the last few years. Yeah. Yeah, good.
You had a glint in your eye like there's some stories to be told.
No. Good guy, yeah.
So, in terms of, you know, you moving here and obviously the names that I've just mentioned, you guys have had to leave Germany because obviously the competition isn't there. But are you trying to sort of build that presence in the professional scene so that you can kind of go home and kind of utilize
I think
that presence?
Yeah, all German boxer, their dream is to fight on the big stage. And you have the big stage in UK, you got Matchroom, Queensberry, you got Boxer. In USA, you got Top Rank, you got PBC. Also, every boxer wants to fight in Saudi, you know. And
everybody,
like you said, Germany, the trend in boxing is going down. So, 10 years before was good because there were Otto Abraham, you know, there were some good fighters like Klitschko. We got good channels. The normal people in Germany, they knew the boxer. Right now, the focus is going more to MMA, UFC, all that stuff. Yeah, but you know, Germany has a lot of talents, a lot of potential world champions, but you don't have the opportunity to build them. A lot of them never saw them before, you know. So for me, it's an honor to move UK, to work with my manager Liam Sudbury, who gives me the possibility. He believes in me, I believe in him, and together we have to go to the top. So and bring German boxing back to the top. So maybe someday there will be again good promoters in Germany, good events. So because there are a lot of talents in Germany, you know, and my motivation is also to show the younger generation in Germany, that you have to take a risk. You have to take a risk
Yeah.
to go abroad, be a part of family, and maybe start from the bottom again. So yeah, try to be a role model and show them how to do it. It's a hard way, but when we achieve the goals, it will be worth it. You know.
I mean, look at Abbas Barrow. He came to the UK, sacrificed a lot, didn't work out for him, went to Miami. He's absolutely thriving now. Would that be one of your goals, though, to have a kind of major homecoming fight in Germany?
Absolutely, yeah. I have a good fan base in Germany, and I think the next few months, years, when I build my record and make my name in the UK, the German people, my German fans will support me more and more. And of course, when I be world champion, I want to have a big event in Germany. So that all the people, not only boxing fans, so really just normal people can go to this fight and support me as a German boxer, so that we have something we can celebrate, so because boxing sports connect together, and I think it's one big goal. Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
I like the statement when I become world champion. These are the kind of things that I like to hear, especially when you start as a child and you have that kind of vision, and then it's self-belief, it's hard work, and it's also it's sacrifice. And you've talked about kind of having to sacrifice a lot of stuff by obviously moving here. What keeps you motivated? What is your drive? What is your why?
Like I said before, my why is my family and to be a role model. I want to inspire the young generation in Germany, that everyone, because I come from a really, really small city, and everyone who believes in it, in the dream, who can speak it out, manifest it, and if you put a lot of hard work in it, you believe in yourself, you can achieve everything. So I really want to try to inspire the people. So to be a light for them as well, to be a role model, and not only as a boxer, as well as a personality, to show good values, like loyalty, um, family stuff, all this, all kind of these things, and that's my why. So
Hey, listen, it's not a bad why. I saw a post earlier actually that you'd made that you believe in God. It said no. It was a post that said you may not believe in God, but God believes in you.
100%.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I didn't know you were a Christian. I didn't know you were a Christian before I saw that, and just going off kind of on a different road. It's so weird because I'm doing a lot of work at the moment, and I sent a thing to my cousin going, "Oh my God, this guy's a Christian," and I never knew he was a Christian. And it seems to me that I keep getting pulled towards, just guided.
Yeah.
Can you think of a specific time in your life when you had to lean heavily on God?
Um, yeah, I think 5 years ago, I met God, and God will never give me something what's too big for me. All the things He gives me is on purpose. So, and whenever I struggle, I get all my energy, my power, my trust, my faith from Him. Yeah, there was a time, I moved from Nuremberg, small city. I moved to Schwerin. It's about 600-700 kilometers away from our city, because yeah, I wanted to join the national team, and I was alone. And of course, you need love, you need the energy, you need someone who holds you back. And this time it was only God. So I felt this in this moment, and I knew whenever I got problems, even when everything is good, you need God. You know, without God, you can't have it's not possible to have a peaceful life and a strong life. You know, so
And of course, the great Usyk,
yeah,
Christian.
absolutely role model as well.
Yeah.
You know, because everything is written already, and I trust in the plans of God.
Yeah.
So my part is only to give 100% a gym. When I win, I win. So if it's not God's will, so you know, I trust His plans. Maybe sometimes I don't understand His plans, like with Olympia. I really trying to get there, but I trust God, and yeah, maybe He has something bigger for me. You know, so we will see in the next few years.
Did you have a tough conversation though when you didn't get to the Olympics? Like, come on, what's going on?
Often, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a relationship
Yeah.
with God. You talk with Him.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes you don't understand, and sometimes you even mad. But yeah, it all makes sense, and
Yeah.
you know, I'm such a good some time is gone. You know, then it makes sense.
There's a moment in there that you go, oh, now I see.
Yeah.
Now I see why I wasn't given that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy to hear that. Social media, you are pretty good on social media and you seem pretty comfortable. Is there going to be sort of something? Are you using boxing? I know you love boxing, but are you using boxing as a kind of platform to kind of elevate you into other areas? Or how will you use your platform?
I want to try to use my social media, um, of course, for boxing, but boxing's not everything. You know, you got everyone have a private life, everyone struggle, and on social media you only see the good sides.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see the other side of the medal, and yeah, I try to show the people that, and sometimes when it's hard, you need to believe in yourself, you need to believe in God, and try to share these values, you know, of God, um, also the values of my personality, the values of family, all these important things. I try to share this on social media in the next few months, years, you know. So yeah, at the end of the day, all glory goes to God, you know. So yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know what opportunities that will come your way. And you said you're looking forward to trying to get on a Riyadh card. Everybody.
Everybody, yeah. Yeah.
There's a queue.
That's a queue, yeah. So, but we work hard. I hope next year I will be 6-0. In 2 years I will be 12-0, and then we first get a title shot, and then we go to the undercard, and then step by step.
Step by step, yeah. I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah, I remember that the last fight we saw, Bivol against Beterbiev. We said with my boys, my friends. We watched the fight, and I told them, guys, believe me, in 3 years I'll be fighting there.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
So I truly believe this, and yeah. So I hope God make this happen.
And I've got to ask you, who did you have? Please don't disappoint me. Who did you have?
Beterbiev people. You know, I'm a huge Bivol fan.
Oh, are you? Of course you will be. Yeah, of course you would be.
But for me, Beterbiev won 1 or 2 rounds. It was really close, but the last 4 rounds,
Thank you.
Beterbiev did enough to, yeah, he did enough. He's like for the undisputed champion. So.
Don't get me wrong, I like Bivol, but I am a Beterbiev fan. And
yeah, I'm a Bivol fan, but in this fight, Beterbiev was better. Yeah.
It's interesting because one of the things that I thought was amazing about that fight, I mean, well, there were many things. They are such great talents. But there was massive debate afterwards. Massive debate. And in the mix of all of that, Bivol, the way he handled defeat.
Very humble, yeah.
Wow.
Humble and strong personality as well. So, of course, I saw in the on social media. He got a lot of private problems, his family and all that stuff. But yeah, he's professional. At the end of the day, no one cares what's happening private, because you have to have to give a good performance. So, but he handles, sorry, but he handles it very good. After the defeat, he, yeah, like a man, humble, and tried not to use any excuses. So I know he said, yeah, he said he has to train harder. So I was like,
I have to do better.
I
have to train harder. I was like, oh,
was like,
the days.
I was impressed
So,
by the
listen, so
statement.
was I. What a fantastic. To be honest, we have a mutual friend, Abdul, and he sent me a picture. He sent me a better behaved than him. I was like, but he said he's such a great guy, humble guy, and I just thought, yeah, they really that whole card, but those two fighters in particular, a little bit like the Fury Usyk fight. It captures a moment in history.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's why I love Saudi. They bring the entertainment back to boxing. They do trailers, so everyone like watch a trailer. They're excited for the fight. So on this big stage to fight there, all around the world with a lot of celebrities. You see Neymar, you see Cristiano Ronaldo, all these famous people. They're connected with boxing, and it's an honor to fight there, and to put on a good show. It's everyone goal.
I've got this saying that Turkey Al Sheikh has made boxing great again.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
If you weren't a boxer, what would you do?
Good question. I think I would be entrepreneur. Start my own business, do something, but also inspire people, like connect with them as an entrepreneur. Do my own thing. I'm not sure in which branch, but yeah, something like this. Yeah.
I like that. Hey, you can still be an entrepreneur.
Afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have any hidden talents or interesting facts about you that people don't know? I can see you going through like, shall I say no? I can't. No.
I wouldn't see it as a talent, but I love to sing in church. On Sunday service, sometimes I sing. In the choir.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my hidden talent.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. After fight night meal. What's your favourite after fight night meal?
I like Turkish kitchen. Like köfte, lamb, steak, and also burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you may not have been here long enough, but UK versus German food, who wins?
None of these.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Is it?
None of these. I like English breakfast, but like I'm not a fan of chips and fish and chips. But also I don't like German food either. But I think UK will win because of the breakfast, and breakfast is the best part of the day.
No fish and chips. No. Have you had? Have they made you have what do they call it? Pie and mash, pie and liquor or something? It's disgusting. Anyway, I don't know. Favorite pre-fight music to get you in the mood?
I hear Russian songs, Russian music. Some of them like more powerful to get energy, and also hear worship music. Worship music to stay calm, to lose my pressure. Helps me a lot. Yeah.
Do you have a little playlist? So you start off all aggressive and then just before it's
No, I start more peaceful, and then before the fights or in the warm up, Like we changed to Russian one.
Oh, okay. So you flip it
I have
back.
to switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as a boxer, you outside of the ring, you calm, peaceful, but when you go inside the ring, you switch to a beast. You know.
I didn't want to say it, but do you know? Yeah, you kind of have to dig in and find something, and just listen to you then. Do you know? Obviously, Joshua Buatsi.
Mm-hmm.
He has before he goes into the ring, there's people praying and there's gospel music, and I'm like, who is that in the ring?
Mm-hmm.
He flicks a switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's I would say it. As a pro, as a professional, you have to, should be able to switch. You know, you got a real person and you got a combat person. You know, and I think the key is to switch it. You know, in the right moment. You know.